Tong Prelim paper for 2023. Let's look at paper 1. So no calculators are allowed for this. Okay, question 1. 5,809,621 is equals to. Okay, so what we have is 5 million. Okay, got that. 9,000, 1,000's place we have. Then hundreds place we have, tens place we have, ones place we have. So what we're missing is the 100,000's place, which is 8. So 800,000. So answer is 4. Which of the following numbers are common factors of 16 and 24? Okay, let's list down all the factors of 16 and 24 first. So we have 1, 16, 2, 8, and 4 times 4. So for 24, we have 1, 24, 2, 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. So now let's look for the common factors. 1, 2, 4, and 8. So look for the numbers that appear in these 4 combinations or the possible answers here, okay? So 8 and 12, no, not wrong because there's no 12. 2 and 3, no 3. 4 and 6, no, 6 is not. And 4 and 8, yes. So that is the answer, option 4. Express 0.6 as a percentage. So if you have a decimal, if you want to change to percentage, right, what you need to do is to times 100. Okay, so to change a decimal or a fraction to percentage, we always multiply by 100. So when you multiply by 100, okay, 100%, the decimal point will move 2 times to the right. So it becomes 60%. Okay, so answer is 4. Alternatively, you could also do 0.6 as a fraction, which is 6 over 10. Since 6 is in a tens place, then you change it to over 100, so 60 over 100, which means that this is 60% since it's over 100. Okay, question 4. Carol is 15 years old. She's Z years older than Abby. How old is Abby? Okay, so Abby is younger. To find Abby, we have to minus. So 15 minus Z. Option 2. Which of the following fractions has the largest value? Okay, we're gonna eliminate some possible answers first. So we are going to eliminate those answers that are definitely not correct. Okay, so that we don't need to do like a lot of calculations by making all of them either same numerator or same denominator. So let's look at like more than half and less than half. Eliminate those that are less than half. 7 over 9 is more than half. Because halfway point is about 4.5, so 7 is more than that. 5 over 11, it's less than half because half of 11 is 5.5. So we're going to eliminate that. Then 4 over 7 is slightly more than half. Half of 7 is 3.5. So 4 is higher than that. Then we have half. So no, because we have options that are more than half. So is it the first option or the third option? Now we're going to compare these two, and I'm going to change the denominator to the same number. So you see when I eliminate, right, I end up with only 2 fractions, and I just need to compare these two. So 7 over 9, to change to over 63, I will multiply by 7, so 49 over 63. The other one I have to multiply by 9, so I get 36. So which one is bigger? Option 1 has the larger value. Question 6. Ravi had 6 coins in his wallet as shown. He took out only 4 coins to pay the exact amount for a bun. Which of the following amount is not a possible cost of the bun? Okay, we're going to go down all the options and see if it's possible to get the values. $1.65. you only have 4 coins. Okay, if I were to add up, how much do I have here? So this is 20, 40 cents, 90 cents, 190. 190, right? You definitely need the $1 if it's 165. Because the rest will not be enough. So $1. So actually everything will have $1. You will need $1 for all the options because if you don't include $1, it wouldn't be enough. Okay, because the rest adds up to 90 cents, which is not even $1. Okay, so to get $1.65, what else can I add? To form 65 cents with 3 coins, 50, 10, and 5. To form 140. So with 3 coins, form 40 cents. 3 coins, it would not be possible to form 40 cents because if I take 3 coins like 20, 10, and 5, that will be 35, not enough. And I can't take 50 cents for sure. So if I take 20, 5, and 5, that's 30 cents. So cannot. So it will be option 2, but let's look at option 3 plus 35 cents will be 20, 10, and 5. Then for 30 cents will be 20 cents, 5 cents, and 5 cents. Okay, so option 2 is the answer because you're not able to get a 40 cents with 3 coins. Question 7, the average of 6 numbers is 14. When a 7th number is added, the average becomes 16. What is the 7th number? Now, do not take this old average and add or find the difference between the 2 averages. No, you need to use the total to come up with the average. So since the average is given, we will find the total first. So the total of the 6 numbers will be 14 plus 6. Sorry, 14 times 6. This is 84. Now we have a total of 84, but when you add a 7th number, the average becomes 16. Let's find the new total when the average becomes 16. And that is for 7 numbers. So we take 16 times 7. This will be 112. Now, new total and old total, the difference will give us the 7th number that is added. So 112 minus 84 equals to 28. So answer is 28. Now let's look at question 8. In the diagram, point A is north of point B. So of point B, so with reference from point B, right? A is in the north. Then we have angle ABC, 135 degrees. In what direction is C from point B? So from point B means that this is where we are taking reference from. And what direction is this? So this is the west, east, south. So this direction is southwest. So option 4. Question 9. The pie chart shows what a group of children has chosen as their favorite color. Same information is shown in a bar graph, but the names of the colors are not shown on the bar graph. So you need to figure out like which bar graph represents which color. How many children chose yellow and red as their favorite color? Now, okay, let's refer to this pie chart and try to map out which one is what color. The greatest one is yellow, so this one with the highest will be yellow. And the second greatest will be green, so this has to be green. Now compare red and blue. Blue is the smallest. So this is blue and this is red. So now we just have to focus on yellow and red. Yellow is 32, red is 12. Because half midpoint is a 4. Okay, so this is a 12. So this is 12 and 32. 12, 32 is 44. So answer is 3. Question 10, there were 84 adults, 51 were men. What is the ratio of women to men? Okay, let's find women. 84 minus 51, which is 33. Now we want women to men. Women is 33, men is 51. Now simplify this, you can divide both by 3 to get 11. And this is 17. So 11 to 17. Question 11. Solid is made up of 1 cm cubes. 1 cm cube means each side is 1 cm. How many more 1 cm cubes are needed to build a cube of each 4 cm? So to get a cube of each 4 cm, how many cubes are there altogether? So we'll take 4 times 4 times 4 first, which is 64. 64 cubes is what we need. Let's find out how many we have here. So in order to count the cubes systematically, I'm going to use this method, starting with the tallest one. Okay, the tallest one is 3 layers tall, right? So in this column, there are 3 and 3 here. Okay, I'm looking like downwards. In this column, there are 3. And in this column, there's 3 also. And the second tallest here will be 2 layers. So in this column is 2 and then 2. Then how many of one layer are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 5. Oops. So 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. How many more do we need? We'll take 64 minus 15, which is 49. Okay, so option 3. Question number 12. Figure is made up of 2 identical quarter circles in a rectangle. Find the perimeter of the shaded part. Now take note, perimeter of the shaded part is not the perimeter of rectangle minus perimeter of the quadrants, but it is the sum of all the sides, sum of the outlines. So which one are we talking about? I'm going to highlight to see more clearly. This one is what we want. Okay, straight line. Then you have an arc here, and you also have an arc over here. Now, 10 is the radius. So if 10 is the radius, this would be 10 as well. And the length of the rectangle would be 20. Okay, so this is one of the sides that I want. Now, how do I find the arc? I'm left with these 2 quadrant arcs. 2 quadrant arcs form a semicircle. Okay, the arc of a semicircle. So that is what I want to find. Arc of a semicircle. So half times pi times diameter, which is 20. So take note, formula for circumference is pi times diameter. If you want to find the arc of a semicircle, it's half times pi times diameter, which is 31.4. Because half times 20 is 10. 10 times 3.14 is 31.4. Now we need to add them up. So 31.4 will be the arcs, then plus 20. So answer 51.4, option 3. Question 13, which of the following is not a net of a cube? Okay, so which one is not? Are we looking for the one that is not? All right, maybe let's identify which one is the top first. All right, okay, so let's say if this is the top, where would the bottom be? this will be the side and this will be the bottom. Okay, but if you imagine this wrap around it, right? And this part here will be the bottom. So you can't have two squares at the bottom. So this is not a net of the cube, which is 1. Let's check the rest. So let's say this is the top of the cube. Then these will wrap around the sides, and this will be the bottom. So okay, that looks fine. Then this one, let's say this is the top. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 will be the sides. Okay, these will wrap around the sides. And this will be the bottom. Then for this, if this is the top, and these 3 are the sides, and this is also the side, it will connect here, right? And this is the bottom. So the rest are fine except for option 1, which is not the net of a cube. Okay, question 14. Mei Fang spent 20% of her money on a shirt. She used the rest of the money to buy a bag and necklace. The bag cost $24 more than the shirt. The necklace cost $72. Find the cost of the bag. Okay, so first, instead of using percentage, let's change it to fraction. 20% is 1/5. So using 1/5, I'll draw a model. This is for the shirt. Now, she also bought a bag and a necklace. The bag is $24 more than the shirt. So if the shirt is 1 unit, then the bag has to be slightly more than 1 unit. So this part here will be the bag. And this portion here is a 24. Okay, and the rest of it will be the necklace. And we actually know the cost of the necklace, which is $72. So how many units can we find? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 units. $96. Then 1 unit, you will divide by 3, which is 32. How much is the bag? The bag is $24 plus 1 unit. So 32 plus 24. $56. Option 1. Question 15. ABCD is a square. EAFG is a rectangle. And you have this 252 degrees. Find DAF. DAF. Okay, so we are supposed to find this angle over here. Now, using 252, right? What can we find? We can find angle EAB. Like the obtuse angle EAB. What they have given us is the reflex angle 252. So we'll take 360 angles at a point. 360 minus 252. 108. Now 108 is this whole thing here. Take note that you have a rectangle, which means that you have a right angle here. So to find BAF, angle BAF, we will take 108 minus away the right angle. Okay, EAF is the right angle. Minus that off. And you'll get 18. So this here is 18 degrees. Now look at BAD, right? BAD is actually a right angle also because it's a corner of a square. Then you take 90 degrees minus 18 and you'll get DAF. $72 is the answer. Option 2. Okay, so angle DAF is 72 degrees. Okay, now let's look at booklet B. No calculator still. In the number line, what is the value represented by A? Okay, so you have intervals between 31.1 and 31.2. What we can do is, it's a bit hard to read if it's like 0.1 and 0.2, right? So you can introduce a 0, so that it looks like a 10 and a 20. Then figure out what is the divisions, the intervals in between. Like 0.10, 0.20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 intervals. So each interval is, so if you look at it like 10 to 20 is 10, right? Increase of 10. And if there are 5 intervals, then every interval is an increase of 2. So this should be increase of 0.02. Okay, you keep increasing by 0.02. So this is 31.12, 31.14, 31.16, 31.18. Now check that it flows nicely to the next number, 18, 20. Okay, correct. So 31.18. Question 17. 7 men donated a total of $1,435. What is the average? Okay, so you just divide 1435 divide by 7 to find the average. So 205. $205. Question 18. G, H, and F, E, F are straight lines. We have 95 degrees, 32 degrees. Find F, O, J. So this angle here. Okay, so EG is a straight line. First, we will take, no. Okay, maybe let's highlight the straight lines. We have this, as well as this. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So this angle here, 95 here, is actually the same as this. So to find this FOJ, right, you just need to take 95 degrees minus 32 degrees, which is 63 degrees. Question 19. In the figure below, find the area of triangle XYZ. XYZ. Okay, this triangle here. Now, the question is testing like, how do you find area of triangle? Where is the base? Where is the height? So take note that the base must be one side of the triangle and the height must be perpendicular to the base. Okay, so you see a perpendicular, I mean a right angle over here, right? So don't be tricked because this is not the height. It doesn't reach the highest point. There is a right angle here. So yes, this is the height. It is perpendicular to this side. But the base must be one side of the triangle and not the extended part of the side. So the base is actually here. And the height is here. Okay, these two lines are perpendicular. So half times base times height, which is 36 square cm. Question 20 on symmetry. So figure below is made up of identical squares. Shade 3 more squares to form a symmetric figure with x, y as the line of symmetry. So line of symmetry is like a mirror line. If you look at the squares, this square here is right in the middle, and then next to it there's 1. So on the other side, there must be 1 as well. So here, okay, that is to mirror this square here. Now this square here mirrors this. this one mirrors this one. Okay, can you see they are all aligned? What we don't have is this. So let's shade this part here. Then what we don't have is this. That this is next to the line, the square that we have. So here, right here. Okay, so that's a line. Sorry, these are the three squares that you are supposed to shade in order to form a symmetrical figure. Question 21. Candies were sold by mass as shown. So every first 100, no, for the first 100 grams is $5. Then for every additional 50 grams, it's $2. So Rashid bought a packet of candies which weighed 250 grams. How much did he pay? So for 250 grams, you're going to split into two parts. The first part is the 100 grams. And then the rest of it will be the 150 grams. 100 grams is $5. Then 150 grams will be calculated this way. So 150 divided by 50 first to find like how many groups of 50 grams are there. So there are three groups, means that you're paying $2 three times. 3 times $2, which is $6. So the total amount that he's supposed to pay is 5 plus 6. $11. Question 22, in a figure, ABCD is a square. AB equals to EB. Okay, let's mark that out. And we have a 70 degrees. Find BCE. Okay, let's mark out all the equal signs. Because you have square, right? So this, and this. So as you can see, there are actually two pairs of isosceles triangle. It doesn't mean that all the angles inside are the same, okay? They are both isosceles, but it doesn't mean that they are exactly the same triangles. So be careful of that. Right, BCE is over here. What we want to do is to find, I know this is 70 degrees. What I want to do is to find this one first. Okay, so angle ABE. With the isosceles triangle, I can find it. So 180 minus 70 minus 70, which is 40 degrees. So how am I going to get to this part here? I'm going to use 90 degrees minus all 40 to get this. Then I'll use isosceles triangle to find the base angle. Okay, so EBC, 90 minus 40, which is 50. So this is 50. Now I can use isosceles triangle. So to find BCE, 180, oops, 180 degrees minus away 50 degrees. Then the whole thing divide by 2. Answer 65 degrees. Question 23. A group of pupils volunteered at an old folks home for 5 days. The line graph shows that attendance at the old folks home from Monday to Friday. All pupils turned up on Friday. Okay, let's write down the numbers on each day first before we continue. So take note that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intervals, 0 to 10. So every interval is a plus 2. So this is 40, 42, 44, 46. Then for Tuesday, 50, 52, 54. Sorry, that's a Wednesday. Okay, for Tuesday is over here. So this is 18. Then for Thursday, this is 42. And for Friday, it's 16. On which day were 30% of the pupils absent from the old folks' home? Okay, on Friday, everyone turned up according to the question. So we know that the total is 60. What is 30% of them? So, okay, sorry, this graph shows us those that turned up, right? So let's find out how many percent turned up. If 30% were absent, then those that turned up will be 70%. Okay, so let's find 70% of the total, which is 60. 70 over 100 times 60. Now cancel, 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 cancel. So 42%. Sorry, not 42%, but 42 pupils. And oh, okay, they're asking which day. So we are not supposed to write 42 pupils, but match the 42 to the day, which is Thursday. So answer Thursday. Next, question 24. Find the value of 5 plus 4a plus 18 minus 2a when a is 8. Let's sub in. Let's bring in a is a equals to 8. So 5 plus 4a is 4 times 8. Then 18 minus 2a is 2 times 8. What are we supposed to do first? You're supposed to do the multiplication first. Okay, so this is 5 plus 32 plus 18 minus 16. Next, you have plus and minus. Do from left to right. So the first one we'll do is 5 plus 32, which is 37. Next, 37 plus 18 first. 55 minus 16, which is 39. 25. A cuboid of height 12 cm has a square base of 4 cm. What is its volume? Volume is length times breadth times height. Length and breadth is the same since it's a square base. So 4 times 4. Height is 12. So 4 times 4 times 12, which is 192. Okay, so answer 192 cubic cm. Question 26. Lydia bought 3 N packets of stickers. Each packet contained 8 stickers. She gave 25 stickers to her friends and divided the rest of the stickers equally into 7 boxes. How many stickers were there in each box? Give your answer in terms of N in the simplest form. Right, so the number of stickers at first will be, there are 3 N packets and every packet has 8. So total stickers, total number of stickers will be 3N times 8, which is 24N stickers. She gave, okay, so there's 24N stickers at first, right? She gave 25 to her friends and she divided the rest equally into 7 boxes. So before she divide, we have to take away 25 first. So the remaining will be 24N minus 25. Then with this is the remaining number of stickers. She's dividing them equally into 7 boxes. So each box has, you take the remaining and divide by 7. Okay, so that is your answer in terms of N. 24N minus 25 whole thing over 7. Question 27. At first, the ratio of Wei Jie's savings to Li Hua's savings was 5:4. After each of them spent $40, the ratio of Wei Jie's savings to Li Hua's savings became 13:10. What was Li Hua's savings at first? Okay, let's do before change after. W to L, 5:4. Then each of them spent 40, so both minus 40. And then the ratio became 3 to 10. Sorry, 13 to 10. What is the common base? Now, in this question here, they both spend the same amount of money. So when you are taking away equal amount from both groups, right? It is the difference that doesn't change. So let's introduce a difference since that is the common base. So here difference is 1 unit, here difference is 3 units. Since the difference doesn't change, we'll make it the same. So the difference at first we change to 3 units, so times 3. Okay, so we have this. Now figure out what is 40. 40 is the decrease. So let's say we look at Weijie, which is 15 to 13 units. There is a decrease of 2 units. So 2 units is 40. 1 unit is 40 divided by 2, which is 20. Now let's look at the question. What do we want to find? What was Li Hua's savings at first? So L at first is 12 units. 12 units is 12 times 20, which is $240. Okay, next question, 28. Bar graph below shows the number of printers sold by 4 shops in a month. So the number of printers here is not given, it's just the graph here. What fraction of the total number of printers were sold by shop B? Give your answer in the simplest form. Okay, so let's say we're not sure of the exact numbers, but let's use units. So let's say every interval represents 1 unit. This will be 5 units. Then 10, 15, 20, 25 units. So we're going to use units to indicate what is each shop's sales. First one is 24 units. Second one is 26 units. Then we have 18. And this is 30. So what fraction of the total was sold by shop B? Shop B is 26. 26 out of the total. What is the total? So the total will be 24 units plus 26 units plus 18 and 30. This will give us 98 units. Shop B is 26. So 26 out of 98 is what we want. Simplify this, divide by 2. You get 13 over 49. Okay, so this is the answer, 13 over 49. Question 29. A total of 115 people stand in a queue for concert tickets. There are at least 3 men between any 2 women. What is the largest possible number of women in the queue? Okay, so when they say at least 3 men between any 2 women, right? It means that it can be 4 men, 5 men, 6 men, and so on, right? But the minimum number of men is 3. So if you want a largest number of women, then so example, if I say men, okay, this is women, right? Women. Then between 2 women, there are at least 3. So if I say that there's I can say that there's 6 men between these 2 women, right? But because they want the largest possible number of women, I'm going to say that there's actually 3 women here. Because as long as there's 3 men, you can have 2 women at the ends. Okay, so for the largest possible number of women, I'm going to take it that every interval there are 3 men. This is how we're going to get the most number of women. Okay, so every interval there'll be 3 men. so that I can get the largest number of women. So it goes on like that. And what I'll do is I will group this up like that. Okay. So for every one woman, there will be 3 men. So how many people would that be? One group, 4 people. So if there are 115 people, right, how many groups are there? So we take 115 divide by 4. This will give us 28. If you do your long division, you get 28, remainder 3. Okay, so 28 means that you see this every circle in blue, right? It represents one group. There are 28 groups. So at the end of the 28th group, right? This is the 28th group. What do you have? You have 3 more people. So who are the 3 people? There's actually, because you have 3 men already, you can actually have 1 more woman here. Because we want the largest possible, right? So if you can put a woman, you put. So now, how many women would that be? It's not just 28, but you have to add 1 more at the end. So 28 plus 1. Answer, 29 women at maximum 29 women. Sorry, largest possible number. So yes, maximum. Last question. Hasna had 5 boxes of identical erasers. At first, each of the boxes contained the same number of erasers. She took 21 erasers from each box. After that, the total number of erasers left in the 5 boxes was equal to the total number of erasers in 2 of the boxes at first. What was the number of erasers in each box at first? Okay, so for this question, let's draw out. It'll be easier to see. Draw out 5 boxes. Supposed to be equal. Then each of them contain the same number. She took 21 from each box. Okay, let's cut out 21. 21. And after that, so 21 times 5 is 105. So we are removing 105. What's left? You would have these 5 units left, right, in the end. But they also said that this total number of erasers left is actually the same as the total number of erasers in 2 of the boxes at first. So the amount left is also equivalent to this. Okay, so when you take away, let's call this 1 unit. So what you have at first is, sorry, on the left side, after taking away is 5 units. And that is actually the same as this right side, which is 2 units plus 42. So from here, 42 is actually 3 units. And 1 unit is 42 divided by 3, which is 14. So the number of erasers in each box at first is 14 plus 21. 35. So 35 is the answer. Alternatively, the other way, right, of reading this and this is, if you compare, there are actually 5 of 1 unit and 21. Here, there's actually 2 of 1 unit and 21. So this is actually 3 boxes. So this is actually equivalent to 3 boxes at first. So the alternative method is 3 boxes at first is 105. So you just take 105 divide by 3 boxes. You get 35. Okay, so the one in blue actually is a shorter method. All right, with that, that's the end for Tong 2023 prelim paper 1.